Всем привет, с вами Yurnelo. Проходим игру Mafia 3. Всем привет, с вами Yurnelo. Так. Вспоминаем, на чем остановились. Вспомнил, я привез деньги домой. Дальше у меня там какие-то дела.
She wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm a-going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. When she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, mister, can't you see I got to get back to my baby once more? Anyway, yeah, give me a ticket for an aeroplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days.
Decided to get some fresh air. That heroin the Dixie Mafia's been selling? It's run out of there by a man named Charlie Kincaid.
Meaning all the other dealers around here kick up to him.
Charlie stays away if he can help it, so you're gonna have to put the squeeze on him. I flagged a couple of his guys. You get them to talk, they'll tell you how to get to him. Now, from what I hear, Charlie's only in this for the money. He's not a true believer like those other Dixie Mafia assholes.
So maybe if I talk sweet to him, he'll decide to bail on Doucette and come work for me. Assuming I can draw him out.
I got something that can help you with that. That's what I wanted to show you. New Bordeaux's on a standard communication grid, so getting a system of wiretaps up and running should be fairly easy. Just install this little beauty on a junction box, and I'll be able to construct an intelligence map of the nearby area.
О, отлично.
How many more of these you got?
Just those. The parts are on an agency watch list. But if we manage to dig up more of them, we could wiretap the entire city.
All right.
God damn it! People think living under these commie motherfuckers is so great they should move their asses over to Moscow. You find more of these, you bring them to me.
You are way too sensitive about that shit, man.
Fuck those motherfuckers. Fucking traitors. I'll see you when it's time to move against Charlie.
Коммунисты. Так. Чё надо, блин? Стоит, пасет меня. Так. Хочу вот эту тачку. Вот так говне ездил.
sorry about this, man.
Валять сюда. Блин, кайфовая музыка вообще.
Call just came in on a car being stolen in the hollow. If there's a unit in the area, maybe stop over and see what's going on.
Допросить. Окей. Блять, колесо прокололи, что ли? Сука. Ой, ё-моё! Как прицел?
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Gonna barbecue your ass.
Ну, здравствуй.
What's Four Finger got going on at the church?
There's all kinds of dope over at the church. If you destroy it, the boss is gonna lose a lot of money.
Бить, завербовать. Добавить еще к бизнесу. Ну давай, завербуем. Ой, блядь, ну нахрена ты ему руку сломал-то? Вот это вербовка. Слушай, может убить тогда его надо? Я думал, он обидится, что ему руку сломал. Блин, минус колесо.
In this dirty old part of the city where the sun refused to shine, people tell me there ain't no use in trying. Now, my girl, you're so young and pretty, and one.
Так, может со снайперки их тупо расстрелять и все. Блин, что тебе надо? Сука. Куда побежал? Ладно, короче, скрытно не получилось. Плохо, если снайперки попал. Еще есть? Не, снайперка топ. Да насрать на дозорного. Дозорный заметил, а тут практически всех уже убил. Так, что у нас тут на складе? Так, ну патроны всегда пригодятся. Опа! Тут еще две зелененькие какие-то. А, наверху. Тоже деньги на крыше держит. Это снайперка. Не, мне покуче снайпер. Наверное. А, кто-то есть. Это что за сука там? Ой, девочки. Блин! Невиновных всех убивает. Уйдите нахрен! Блин, положил одну. Валите, валите нафиг. А ты откуда пришел? Прикольно было сделано. Так. Реплички. Ай, блин, нет, снайперку, снайперку. О-ля-ля. Они почему хоть... Делрей Холлоу. Что хотел сказать? Пишите имя и фамилию. Снайперская позиция. Допросить наркодилера. Он еще здесь, походу. На, пошел отсюда. Да тихо ты, блин.
You're gonna tell me about the dope operation.
Boss has got enforcers dealing around the hall.
Он нагло сработал. Да, да, добавить, завербовать. Всех вербуем. Да блин, нафига ты руки им ломаешь? Так. Давай газу, газу нахрен! У нас колесо. То есть минус деньги. Минус все колеса. Ах, сука. Они хорошо стреляют. Ран, ран!
Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost.
Так. Убить. Тут недалеко, да? На погоня, правда. Ай. Дозорный, кто дозорный? Ах ты, сука! Быстро сработали. Ай, полиция. Блядь, ну меня окружили уже опять. Заряжают. Опять пробили. Блядь! Крокодилы, небось, какие-нибудь.
All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
Тачка уже не едет. Ну все, оторвался. Неохота тут плавать. Вот что им надо? Вот я вышел уже с круга. Все, ребят, забудьте обо мне. Еще одного убить надо. Шоковато становится. Поиск. Вот. Блин, опасно.
All units,
Сука.
pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to
Наконец-то.
patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
Блин, до дороги далеко бежать. Так, это что у нас? Рабочая, нет? Нет, без колес. Местные халупы. Блин, неохота кого-то выбрасывать. Сейчас опять полиция на меня накинется. На какую-нибудь стоячую машину. Или ладно. Он уже орет полицию. Он плейбой, ну-ка. Опа, ой, это кто такая? Откуда сюда прибежала? Наверное, хозяйка. Я просто журнал взял. Сука! Падла. Побежал.
Call just came in on a car being stolen in the hollow. If there's a unit in the area, maybe stop over and see what's going on.
Если там красненьких. Сейчас туда садимся. Что за красненькие тут тусуются? Я ничего не понял. С ними я потом разберусь. Надо было его валить сразу.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrol.
Думаю, со снайперки где-нибудь залезть и выстрелить его. Тут меньше шума было. Опа, LAPD. Это фигово. О, блин. Женская драка.
Of course I let her suck me off for a hit. I'll charge her double next time.
О, нет, внутри.
Fucking junkies, what they do? Wipe their ass with this money?
These niggers take the heroin like a pig to shit.
Don't turn me away. I'm begging you.
Don't you touch me.
Блин, все-таки придется всех перестрелять.
You best get going, you junky piece of shit.
Junkies, what they do? Wipe their ass with this money?
Making a killing today.
One of y'all ought to check that out.
Ах ты, сука.
Taking cover. Switching out ammo.
Ах ты, вот он где.
Burn in hell, you fucking prick. Get in my way and you die first.
Сам выбежал. Девочка, уйди нахрен! Сука! Тупая курица! Ты что, не слышишь, машина едет? Куда вылазишь? Менты на хвосте. За аптекой, конечно. Офигенный трек. Радио.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Сука, сама прыгнула. Это заколебали.
How you doing? I've been listening in on old Charlie, and he isn't such a bad fellow. He's more of a kinder, gentler redneck, and as luck would have it, his wife is expecting.
Man in that situation usually doesn't care who he works for, long as he's still above ground.
Poor Sap starts blubbering when the two of them talk about names. Right now, it's between Bocephus and Thomas Lee. Anyway, his guys have the church locked down, and all of them are more of the shoot first, let God sort them out variety of redneck. You get your hands on Charlie, though. He'll do what he's told without putting up much of a fuss. All your intel's been updated.
You going back to the motel?
After I get something to eat, I'll see you when you're done dealing with these inbred assholes.
А может завалить надо. Босс. Ну, вербовкой занимаемся. Блин, у меня патронов-то вообще нема.
Not to put Charlie in charge of the heroin, but he insisted. Said he owed Charlie's old man or some shit.
Charlie
ствол
ain't
есть
half the man
какой-нибудь?
his pop was. Shit.
When that nigger shows his face around here, we'll deal with him. And then deal with Charlie.
Так, разделились. Сука! Ну... Побежал звонить, убиваем его нахрен. Сука. Я потом вернусь.
A USO musical group was ambushed by the Viet Cong last night.
Я сюда зайду. Надеюсь, они не появятся, не поднимутся сначала. Ах ты. Лежит. А может компобов. Они на своем. Сука, они опять появились. Терминатор работает. Нельзя двоих сразу? Да, можно. Опачки. Ну вот как они спалили меня?
Should have ran when you had the chance.
Ах ты, сука! Тихо. Не время стучать. Да блять! Сука, деньги, минус деньги! Блять, ебаная сна. А, пистолет же, у меня были патроны. Я ничего не помню. А, конечно, коряво получилось. 4000 было. Половину потерял. Суки. Опять они. Опять все заново. Дозорного надо валить.
Grab some cover.
Вот он бежит.
Grab some time.
Ну, я жду.
Now I get to whoop you. Gotta hunker down.
Один патрон.
He's got me. Wait. Oh, something.
Работай на меня.
Work for me, and you might live long enough to raise your family.
Okay, sure thing. Whatever you want.
That's good, Charlie. Real good.
О, Анхел руку не сломал. Снайперка, снайперка-то моя валяется. Отдать Кассандре. Отдам Кассандре.
Send your men to the First Baptist Church. Those Dixie heathens have been handled.
I'll have some of my men come right over. And thanks.
Бля, мне нужно третье оружие. Союзники, кто такие союзники? Сандра договорился.
Please state your name for the record.
Donovan, John.
Mr. Donovan, you understand that by appearing before this committee, you have explicitly waived your constitutional rights in regards to counsel and self-incrimination.
Sure.
And you further acknowledge that by appearing before this committee, you agree to disclose all information pertaining to the events that occurred in New Bordeaux during the summer and fall of 1968.
I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't.
You were an operative in the Central Intelligence Agency from 1953 to 1969. Is that correct?
That's right.
When did you arrive in Vietnam?
August of 1961.
Please describe for this committee the actions you took during your time in Vietnam.
I spent a couple months in Saigon. Then I was transferred to a base in Laos that was operated by the Special Activities Division. We trained and equipped the Hmong and then turned them loose on the NVA. We're running arms and supplies via the Ho Chi Minh Trail.
And you worked with Lincoln Clay in what eventually became the Phoenix program.
Within a year or so, Lincoln was heading up his own PRU. We'd cross over into Vietnam and locate enemy targets and either kill them or bring them back for interrogation. Just thinking about it? Jesus Christ. You wouldn't believe the shit we did to those cocksuckers.
Motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't tease
на запад.
This man's name is Jesse. We were just having ourselves a little conversation about Witchy Duce.
Listen, I ain't done nothing, you hear? I don't know anything. I was just taking a walking down the street and she just grabbed me is all.
You with Dixie Mafia?
No. Yes, I mean, shit. I did it for the money, you hear? I ain't got nothing personal against y'all. I don't even carry a gun.
Where's Doucette?
He's out at the abandoned amusement park to the west of here.
Banned Saturdays. What the hell is he doing out there?
From what I heard, it's because you've been tearing things up. Georgie's on a goddamn warpath. He wants Richie dead. So Richie, he grabbed what was left of the heroin and took off. Said he was gonna lay low until he could settle things with Georgie.
How many men he got with him?
Hell, I don't know. All of them.
Hand me that knife.
No, please. No, I ain't done nothing to y'all. Please, I'm begging you. My mom, shit.
Go on, get.
Фига, он же надо стучиться.
Pick a one, Doucette.
He ain't no threat to nobody. Let him run back home.
Схера ли он не представляет угрозы? Он знает это место.
There'll be hell to pay.
Пипец. Ну, лопух. А вид типа умный, но на самом деле тупой. Перекачанный, мозгов нету. Блин, это что, это вот все однообразно сейчас будет? Отжимать бизнес? Где моя тачка? Блин, физика нормальная машина. Я стыкал, что тут управление говно. Ну, вообще отличное. Так, меня тут никто не съест. Что это за парк такой затонувший? Бабки надо было дома выложить. Уже 2 косаря потерял. Что такое? Кстати, я забыл замедление, как у меня включается. А, во. Кто не пользовался тогда? Найти Рич.
Richie needs to work this shit out with Georgie.
Well, he ain't got no fucking choice. Cause if he don't, we fucked like your mama on prom night.
For sure, man. For sure. Well, better get back to it before Bobby starts hollering again.
Who in the fuck we got here?
Сука!
Shit! He's killing her.
Welcome to Baron Saturday.
Один патрон всего лишь был.
We're sure happy to have you with us today. So put your troubles aside and enjoy yourself. You never know what that dirty old Baron's got waiting for you round the corner.
Please. Пока не видно никого. А, мимо. Должен был в яблочко попасть. Там их полно, я смотрю. Надеюсь, не встанет. Хорошая позиция, неохота вниз падать. Ух ты, блин, еще бегут. А, я думал. Пока. Очень мощная снайперка, тут даже не надо в голову целиться.
Now on your right, we got the carnival carousel. Nice place for you boys and girls to stay out of trouble. But if you're one of those adventurous types, you might want to head over and meet the meanest gators this side of the bayou on the crazy gator roller coaster.
Найти Рич.
But be careful now.
Смотри, тогда кинчики богатенький Рич.
Ain't much resting in peace going on here. To ensure a safe ride, keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the caskets at all times. And keep an eye on them kitties now, you hear? Enjoy the ride, y'all.
Something out. All you gotta do is duck him down. Thanks for your fucking life, boy. Press down.
Где он нахрен? Сука. Ах ты, сука, ранил меня. Блин, неохота снайперку терять. Где этот Рич? Где выход-то вообще? Снайпер? Опа! Блять, отклейся нахуй! Сука! Не отклеивался сразу. Там патроны, может, от снайперки есть. Сколько вас там? А, точно целится. Вот так, по одной пульке. Эконом не стрелять. Так, на Ричи. Так, покуда идти вообще? Хера ничего не вижу. Ай, сука! Пугал. Блядь. хера не вижу. А, наверху. Сука. Ну что, сука, готовься. Че, блин, терминатор? Здорово. Готовь свою жопу.
You need to run this through, boy. You think you can come in here and steal my heroin without nobody noticing?
I'm not here to steal your heroin, Richie. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to Sammy and Ellis Robinson.
I didn't have nothing to do with that!
I watched you stab Ellis in the gut. I couldn't do nothing about it then, but I sure as hell can now.
А, это этот сука.
God damn it! None of that was my idea, you hear? It was all George and him and his old man. They wanted y'all gone, not me. What was I supposed to do? Say no?
Either that or make sure that I was dead.
Oh, no. No, please. Please, listen.
Пошел он нахер.
Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
When I saw Richie Doucette hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. You mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
О, это для меня приготовили.
You're a mess, Mr. Duvall.
Oh, that I am. Remy Duvall, that is. Welcome to the Native Son, dear listener. And this set...
Блин. Надо на том берегу сажаться.
Motherfucking trombone. What's your own damn time?
Doucette's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
Так. Путь улучшения союзника. Что это? Ну давайте попробуем. Так бы я Кассандре отдал. Ну давай. Чё нажать-то надо? Отдаю. А, это просто смотреть, что ли? То есть в любом на Кассандре отдавать? По-любому. Давай, чё? Нет варианта тогда. Терминатор, понял.
Breaking news in New Bordeaux. There are reports of a violent shootout at the abandoned Baron Saturday's fun park. The authorities haven't released an official tally, but sources are reporting multiple casualties. One witness claims to have seen a man hanging from the very top of a decommissioned Ferris wheel. The police have refused to comment on the veracity of that report. The fun park has been closed for a number of years and was once a subject of controversy for what colored civil rights groups described as racially inflammatory imagery.
Come on.
Problems?
This goddamn thing keeps jamming up. If you're ready to see the other briefings, we can get started.
Show me what else you managed to dig up.
You got it. Two of the city's finest scumbags.
Что это выбрать надо? Ну давай, не знаю, первое.
Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
You always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
А этот нельзя взять сразу, да?
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
Что-то я до хрена заданий, по-моему, взял. Так, 3 косаря надо ехать, отдавать. А то пропал. А, нет, тут тоже есть.
Coming at you from deep inside the house. And tonight, we're gonna talk about the thing happening right here in
бабки сначала дать в кассу.
Things I don't think anyone could have ever predicted.
Касса по пути, кстати.
Yours truly, of course. Seems there's a gentleman out there. Maybe he's even listening right now. Who police are referring to as a violent agitator. Hold on, that's not exactly right. Police are actually referring to him as a violent black agitator.
Блин, тачку перенесли.
Before you start nodding your head, pointing fingers and agreeing, remember.
Ой, ой, сори.
Boy out there hurt. Feels like there's no one he can trust.
Что там по патронам? Патронов нету. Так, как вызвать этого? Так. Управление поменять. Посмотреть, как вызывать. Что у меня вообще на 8 стоит? Метод. Так. Шесть, 9. 5. Свист берем. А клаксон тоже не нужен. Восемь. Отменить выбор предметов. А, как вызывать-то? Как вызвать тачку-то? Денег вообще нету. Не кидай. А, вот ж, вот ж.
Can I get a resupply in River Row?
Be out directly.
Не разбейся так.
You want something? You let me know.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
Метки. Пассы. Жилет. Ну давай. Пистолет. Пополнить. П. Винтовка.
Happy with that. See you later.
Any word about how it's going in there? What do you think?
Show yourself!
Just fucking die already! Run for cover!
Яблочко. Ах ты, сука.
Got him! Get over! We down the man! There! Cut that sack of shit down! Can't do it! I caught one! Grabbing some cover!
Так. Ах ты, сука. Блин, бегут, стой! Стой! А, вон его держит, где.
Here! Over here! Anybody see where he went? Go check. Let him run.
Hey! I'm in here! That baby that Greco wants off!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit.
Решил прибраться.
Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants,
Какой
all
сюжет банальный, я не
I'm gonna need
знаю.
your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Звонить. Можно? А, вот этому, да, позвонить? Бесплатно.
Vito says you can help me get this bread of mine to a safe place.
Sure can, honey. And a friend of Vito's is a friend of mine. Be there lickety split.
214 баксов заберет или нет? Чё-то нифига на бабки у меня не забрала.
Hey, Lincoln. I could use a little more territory. Look, just some room to grow, you know?
У тебя заблудиться можно. Ой, кто там сидит?
Keep this safe.
Guess our business is done here.
А, она подъехала.
Says you're reliable.
I'm telling you, they cause cancer.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's men Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking.
Starting to think these shoes are never gonna break in.
All right.
Better not get sick again.
Так, вот это, да, он мне? Давай. Уйдите нахрен! Ё-моё! Попал. Все ко мне идите. Ты что, блин, бессмертный? Мазафакер. Нет, не залезь. Ах ты.
Shit! Fucking stuck!
Что это за таймер? Что, наверное, все сваливать надо.
What, have you lost your mind?
Ах ты, сука! Иди сюда! Стукачок.
Gonna fillet you. I'm in the world of hurt here. Taking over. Got nowhere to go.
Ты чё?
Lava fucking Molotov. Fuck you. Oh.
Get around him!
Jesus, I gotta call the cops.
Пошел нахрен. Копов она вызовет. Не влезай в бандитские разборки. Да блин, быстрее! Да куда ты Блять, идиот!
Sock it to me, New Bordeaux. WNBX 790 on the AM dial.
А, усталость урона было больше урона нанести. А, всех убивать, всех грабить. Это полицейский.
Wait your turn. A little brawl going on. Fuck you! This is what happens to people who snitch.
Бля. Нахер вас. Надо вызвать. Надо пополниться.
Can I get a resupply on River Road?
Be out directly.
Меня мент нас смущал. Я не хотел долго воевать.
Everything you see is for sale. Show me what you got. Dundee.
Так, предметы. Что за предметы? А этим я даже не пользуюсь. Блин, дорого стоит аптечка-то 600. 3000 желез.
I'm out of here.
Тысяча осталось. Ну, последнего завалим. Минус ноги.
Before I served, I'd never had a job as you've done slowing work at the dock union. I'm surprised. Word is Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, And if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
You pissed Toretto off just enough that he's back at the dock union. You're gonna have to deal with him.
Ой. Так, эта тачка, ну погоняю, ни разу не ездил.
Hey! Oh, hell. Give me
Сука. Он снайпер, что ли, где-то? Сидят. Сука! Да отклейся! Успел вызвать. Блин, мимо. А, там не пробивается. Блин, он что, живой? Ах ты, сука! Блин, он все еще живой. Давай, открой, открой, открой. Не, не хочу снайперку терять. блядь.
Got nowhere to go. Switching out ammo. God damn it, I can't move.
Так, гранатами сейчас его. Ёптать! Чё это такое я кидаю? Ах ты зараза!
Either you kill me or that pissant Greco does.
Well, since Greco ain't here.
Все-таки завалил. Отдать Вита? О, блин, уж на Вита работает. Я думал, все еще нашей девочке отдадим.
The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Greco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Today, I'm sure the file on Vito's skeleton is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
О, блин, отлично. А, вот они по секторам, да, понятно. Тут другой будет босс. В самом конце будет последний, скорее всего. Этот типа район этой девочки. Район Вита. Этот маленький район кого-то еще. А, тут много районов. Понятно. Это что такое? Коммутатор. Погнали.
New Bordeaux News. A white resident of South Downs was questioned by police in the shooting deaths of 2 colored men. Witnesses say that South Downs resident was involved in an altercation.
Везде трепаются.
24 and Trey McCall, 25, ending with the shooting of the 2 young men. Police released Mr. Dupree on his own recognizance after he claimed to act in self-defense when the 2 victims trespassed on his front porch. Witnesses claim the 2 men, recently returned from tours in Vietnam, were seeking help with a flat tire.
Vito sent me. You're Connie, right?
Yup. Connie DeMarco. Been keeping an eye on the smuggling business for Vito. Roy Thibodeau's in charge now, and it's a damn shit show.
Why hasn't Greco bounced him yet?
Oh, he bounced Roy right into a hole if he got to say so. Greco didn't pick Roy, and that puts a
время
target on
тоже
his
подходит.
back. Still, Roy's trying to sell the usual shit from out of Cuba. Cigars and rum, mostly. Hell, rumor has it they even selling medicine and shit to the Cubans.
Sounds like Greco's scrambling.
Imagine Greco thought his Uncle Sal'd give him a break, but no. So he's squeezing everyone, including Roy. Business gets any worse, Roy's gonna have to come down and see to it himself. Mind, Roy's got a few guys here and there.
Might take some persuading, but I'll get him to talk.
You get hold of any Roy's guys yet? They're sure to talk if you, ask just, what the hell happened over at the dock union? Sounds like you gave it to Toretto.
Будем особо. Ладно, короче. Простенький сюжет, конечно, банальный. Сильно интересно, скажем так. А так отлично играется. Геймплей отлично, музон. Ладно, на этом все. С вами был Юрнело. Всем пока.